SMT Media Network is back with another video, this one from the association. The Lakers just finished beating the New York Knicks. The Knicks were hosting the Lakers, and you know what? Not the outcome I was expecting. I thought with Anthony Davis being out, that the Knicks would find a way to exploit the size disadvantage, and it just didn't happen. And you know what? Honestly, gotta call a spade a spade. You watch the games, you can call it down the line. The Lakers won, and a big part of the reason why LeBron was fantastic. He had an excellent game. He was by far the best player on the floor for the Lakers. They did get some contributions from some other players, but really it was LeBron, and on both sides of the ball. Not an exaggeration. He played defense. He played offense. He took good care of the ball. I didn't see many turnovers. Let's discuss it. The outcome of the game, obviously, the Lakers won by a pretty sizable margin, 128 to 112. The way that the game went, the Lakers shot the lights out. 58% field goal percentage. 19 of 40 from three. Puts them at about 47.5%. They made their free throws. They shot like 83%. They did lose the total rebounding kind of battle. And they gave up some offensive boards, but the Knicks just didn't make them pay. Looking at some of the other things that were important, I was talking about the turnovers. You know, it was kind of a push. The Lakers had 15. I think the Knicks had 14. Fast break points, the Lakers actually had the pace tonight. And when it comes to points in the paint, it was pretty much a push. Really, I think what this boils down to, you know, as I was watching the game, is the Lakers were just shooting better. They just made their shots, and the Knicks weren't making it as efficiently as the Lakers were. And then, you know, the three-point percentage is pretty extreme too. All right, so looking at some of the contributions from the individual players, from the Knicks, Mikal Bridges gave you 16. OG Anunoby, before he got injured and left the game in a non-contact injury, had 13. He was actually having a pretty good game. He was 3 of 4 from 3, 5 of 7 field goals overall in 17 minutes of action. The real issue tonight was the combination of Karl-Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson. They just didn't give you much. Brunson, I think, shot 7 of 18 and had 17 points. 0 for 2 from 3. He just didn't really have it tonight. He didn't have it going. And then Karl-Anthony Towns, he was basically a no-show. He was really passive. He wasn't looking to get his points in the first half. He ended up with 11 points, but he was 3 of 12 shooting. He just didn't seem like he was in the game. Josh Hart was actually really good. 26 points, 11 of 16 shooting, only 1 of 5 from 3, but he dished 11 assists. He had 13 rebounds. Guys, he's a guard. It always amazes me to see how impactful Josh Hart is for that team. And then off the bench, Precious Achiuwa had 15 points. Watching him kind of score off the bench was really, really good. He's been pretty steady for them. Played 29 minutes off the bench. Campaign was next to useless. He just came in, started jacking up threes and missing them. Miles McBride played 23 minutes, got 12 points. It was just not enough. You know, this kind of follows up my Knicks video where, you know, it's basically on offense. It's Jalen Brunson and Karl-Anthony Towns, and they have to score big, and when they don't, they lose. So they combined, I think, for 28 points. Typically, they combine for over 52 or 53 points. So that's why that's why the Lakers won. That's why the Knicks lost so bad. And then, you know, I have to give LeBron his flowers. I'm always tough on LeBron when he's lazy and doesn't play defense. He played excellent defense tonight. You know, filling in, kind of playing some, I don't know if I want to say he played center, you know, but he was on Karl-Anthony Towns at moments, and he was playing in and around the paint position defensively. You know, he was doing whatever it took to win the game, and I really respect the performance LeBron put out there. Obviously, Madison Square Garden, New York, he wanted to show out, and I thought he played a really good game. You know, a lot of people are going to be enamored by the 33 points, and I know he had 5 turnovers. He may have had 6. I'm not sure. Sometimes they mess up the record keeping. But overall, he was 14 of 26 from the field. Took 8 threes. I usually don't like to see him jacking up all those threes because he's not a good three-point shooter. But he had 11 rebounds. He had 12 dimes. he was really good. He was really, really good tonight. For LeBron's standards, he played a really good game. He was making defensive efforts consistently on that side of the ball. That's really the reason why they won. Austin Reeves gave you 27. Rui gave you 21. Max Christie gave you 15. Dorian Finney-Smith actually had a good game for once. He had 15 points and 32 minutes of action. The Lakers manhandled the Knicks. The game really wasn't ever out of their control from the beginning. I think the Lakers, they were up like 7-0 maybe to start the game or something like that. And then they had the lead, I think, for most of the game. I don't really remember them giving up the lead. It did get close a couple of times, but the Lakers were able to stretch out their lead. Look, guys, I'm always tough on LeBron. I hate the lazy defense. I hate the turnovers. But tonight, I watched every minute of the game. He was excellent. He was very good. He was hitting his shots. He was taking smart shots. He was getting to the rim. I thought defensively, how they decided to play the Knicks with the personnel that the Lakers had, and then the execution on the defensive end. They made a lot of shots hard on them. They did enough to win. And you know what? I got to say it. I have to admit it. So far, I've been wrong about the Lakers. I predicted that without Anthony Davis, they would be getting their asses kicked. And I know that they played the Wizards. So it's not really how you want to evaluate if a team is good or not. But I'm surprised at the willingness of the Lakers to actually play defense with Anthony Davis off the floor. This is something I'm going to continue to watch. The Lakers without AD are actually wanting to play defense. They're playing hard on the defensive end. I'm shocked and pleasantly surprised. I am not going to talk shit about the Lakers unless they play poorly. Because you watch the game and they played well. I'm going to give JJ Redick credit. He got his team ready for this game. They committed defensively. They played really hard. I'm giving credit to LeBron because I think he was the difference maker in tonight's game. It's not often I say that because he has not been consistently defensive, have had high consistent defensive output this year. So I'm going to give him his flowers. He was excellent. I know offensively 33, but really the thing that made a difference tonight was his willingness as a defender to have some kind of fight and resistance to not just let the Knicks get whatever they want inside. So nice job, LeBron. Great game, excellent game. Gave the Knicks fans a show, took it to the Knicks, got a great win. And actually, something I want to check out here, and the reason I want to check on this is because I want to see who the Lakers are playing next and who they have left in kind of like the last week or two before the All-Star weekend. So the Lakers, I know they've won a few games here in a row now. I want to kind of take a look at... Okay, so the Lakers play the Clippers on Tuesday, and then they play the Warriors on Thursday, and then they play the Pacers on Saturday, and then they got the Jazz on the following Monday. So they've got some winnable games in there. If AD needs another week off or something, things are looking pretty good. I don't know if LeBron playing all these minutes is a good thing. Looking at LeBron's minutes, he led the Lakers in minutes, guys. No, it was Rui, actually. Rui had 38, but LeBron played 37 minutes. And those were hard minutes. He played hard on both sides of the floor. So, I mean, if he's got to sit out a game, I mean, I don't know what they're going to do offensively, because then it's basically the Austin Reeves show, if AD doesn't go. So we'll have to see how the Lakers play that. But they do have a little bit of time off between now and Tuesday. That gives them a travel day. That gives them a day of rest. And LeBron should be ready to go against the Clippers. It'd be nice if he could get the win in LA and then, have a couple of days off and then play the Warriors, get through the Pacers game. And then you got an easy game against the Jazz. And I think you play the Jazz in back-to-back, and then it's All-Star weekend. All right, so that's it. That's the episode. Shout out to the Lakers. Oh, by the way, Bronny came in at the end. Oh, my God, he's terrible. He's awful. Turnovers. Oh, man. And by the way, I saw the way the fans in the stands reacted when Bronny came in. People were laughing at him. Yeah, he's literally a meme. It's exactly what I thought. When people are clapping and chanting MVP, they're literally trolling Bronny. It's just bad comedy. It's awful. Anyways, let me know what you guys think if you watched the game. What did you think of LeBron's performance? What did you think of, the Lakers' performance? And, I have to say that the Knicks' effort, Karl Anthony Towns, Jalen Brunson, that's definitely the reason why the Knicks lost here. But thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you all in the next video.